Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear audience. I am really thankful that you have really appreciated my videos and that my videos are of some value to you and you are learning something. So in order to make things simpler and go in depth, I have decided that for English O level 1123 new syllabus, I will be discussing the questions one by one so that you know them in detail. Hence, today's video is based on question number 1H, and we all know that there are two questions in first comprehension, and these are subdivided into many parts. So for 1H, the specific thing is that it is actually a text-based response, and this is a part of the question where most of the students, they feel relaxed and they take it easy, but unfortunately because of this attitude they tend to lose these marks, these 3 marks, which is a big target which they can easily secure. So I suggest that watch this video till the end so that you can know that how to attempt this question in the best possible way. And not only this, I have added the best candidate response also in this video. And other important thing is the principal examiner's advice on attempting this question is also a part of this video. So watch this video till the end and please share your wonderful comments with me and discuss your problems with me so that I can target them in my upcoming video. So let's turn to this question number 1H part. Explain using your own words the writer's different feelings and opinions about Ahmad while he was working for him. Remember student that this type of question is always there in the paper. So first thing which we have to see that whose feelings are asked, whose feelings and opinions are asked in this question. Because in hurry, some of the time students, what they do that they misinterpret it, and rather than writing the asked feelings and opinion, they write someone else's feelings and opinion. So pause here, read the question carefully and then revise it in your mind that whose feelings are asked. Sometime a situation is also given, okay? So see that if situation is given, like finding difficulty in solving this problem, then restrict your response to that part only, right? Now, it is another important thing that it is actually your own word response. So you tend to produce it from your own self. The next part asks you that give 3 details from anywhere in the text to support your answer. So you have to provide 3 textual evidences also from the text to support the feelings and opinions. Now, for those who say that there is less material in the text, I must tell them that these comprehension passages are actually tailored on basis of students' requirement. So there is ample material. They are made in a way that there isn't any lack of the material. So for this particular question where you have to find 3 feelings or opinion, there are more than 6 feelings and opinion provided here, and this is from markscheme, right? So let's see that for example, thinks he is proud, boastful. This is the feeling and opinion. So look at the detail from the text. We are engineers, not cooks. These are the words of Ahmed, and you see that the words are in speech mark. So another place he says that cooking is women's business. Again, speech marks, quotation marks are used here. So see that these feelings and opinion are supported by some textual evidences. So you can find that against each feeling or opinion, there are at least 2 textual evidences which you can easily take. Now look at another example. Lacking in curiosity, unimaginative, rigid. Okay, writer's idea about Ahmad. So look at the textual evidences. Had no desire to question the rules. What does it matter? Stir the mixture clockwise. It's not one of the flavors. Look in the book. So you see that all these textual evidences are supporting the idea of being rigid, unimaginative, or lacking curiosity. So you have to be really choosy and picky about the feeling and opinion, and then you have to match the required or appropriate textual evidences. Now look at the mark scheme's guideline for it. Now, according to mark scheme, 3 marks for an explanation which shows a secure understanding of the writer's different feelings and opinion. I mean, a student who gives 3 correct feelings and supports his response with the textual evidences will secure 3 marks. And there are 2 marks for an attempt of an explanation which shows some understanding. And there is only 1 marks for the candidate who shows only some awareness of how the writer feels. So the explanation must be predominantly in candidate's own words, right? The supporting details can be quoted or paraphrased, allow slip and copying. So if you are giving the direct quotation, then they are acceptable, but explanation has to be in the candidate's own mind. Now look at this this slide. It is from candidate sample response. You can see that this is the candidate's response, and you can see that this candidate has secured all full marks, and these are the examiner's comments which I am going to show you after this slide. But one more important thing, that look at the precise response the candidate has made. Okay, so you have to also write your answers like this, not going beyond the given space. Be brief. So let's see that how this candidate has done for this part. The writer realized that he was simple a worker to Ahmed, a relationship of 2 workers lacking care or empathy. Since to him I was simply a workhorse. So see that this is a quotation given to support this opinion or feeling of the writer. So in this way you can see that this candidate has correctly given all 3 feelings, and he has supported his chosen feeling and opinion with the textual evidences as well. This you can read yourself to get an idea. And look at the examiner's comment on this response. The candidate's response demonstrates a secure understanding of the writer's different feelings and opinions. 3 feelings or opinions about Ahmad are required. The response is clear and focused. The candidate explains in their own words that Ahmad lacks care or empathy. He is cold and strict, and the writer felt inferior. Each of these feelings and opinions is supported by an appropriate textual detail, therefore gaining full marks. So you can see that examiner has clearly elaborated that since the required feelings or opinions are given and they have been supported by appropriate textual evidences, so hence all 3 marks are delivered to the candidates. So this shows clearly that gaining 3 marks in this question is not a tough task at all. You can easily secure it. Now these are the advices to candidate by the principal examiner. Let's see and go in depth that what do they mean. Reread the relevant section of the text. Highlight appropriate sections which are about the character or writer's feeling. This is very important, that when you read the text for this part, you should highlight it, okay? And I must tell you that marking on the paper is quite allowed, okay? Be frank in marking the things and making the notes on the paper. So you're going to highlight the things. Then you are going to use own words to describe 3 feelings. So decide on the words which will describe 3 different feelings of the character. Then you're going to choose evidences to support each feeling. This means a quotation or textual detail. So you can choose either a direct quotation or some textual detail, like he does like this to show that he is rigid, so that you can take to support your chosen feeling or response. Then you're going to look at the question wording, like different feelings could be writer's feeling, change over time. So again, it's about reading the question carefully. You're going to ensure supporting detail is correct and relevant and is directly quoted from the text. So your quotation should be there in the text, okay? It should not be made by you. You can give details in your own words if you are not directly quoting from the text. Now prepare for this question by reading literary text and describing the feeling of character. So you can do a short exercises by reading different literary text and then talking about the character's feelings or opinion, right? Then most important thing is that build up a vocabulary bank to describe these feelings. This is quite important because you know that most of the time students find it difficult to choose the word to talk about the correct feeling. Okay, so don't worry, there are so many evidences I have shown you that there are so many things to be taken from the passage. So just be relaxed and think about those best feelings or opinions which you can name easily and you can support also, right? So it is not the matter of that you have to go in order. You can pick these feelings from anywhere in the text, okay? And you can use a sequential connector first, then later on, or towards the end at one point. So such sequential connectors can also be of great help to you. I'm sure that this video will really help you understand this question, and when you are attempting this question next time, you will be definitely not having any problem and you will be really clear the way it has to be done. So thank you very much. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.